into farming?
Well, I think essentially it's about making sure that there are gaps for new entrants to get into, and that involves making sure that some people towards the end of their career are prepared to hand over to the next generation, either in their own family or outside it. So I think the most important parts of our report are about that, about helping them to see when it is that they should hand over, and putting a little bit of pressure through the legislation, through the tenancy laws and through the taxation system to actually make them think about this slightly earlier than they do at the moment.
So some of it is policy based, but an awful lot of it seems to be about changing perception, changing attitudes. Have you got any thoughts on how you can actually bring that about, how you can do that?
Well, I think that what the farming industry will discover is that if it doesn't change attitudes, then new entrants will not want to come in to the industry. And I think it's about the industry taking responsibility for its own future. Very often, in a small series of farms, people are wrapped up in their own business and the challenge of harvest and the weather we had last year, and it's getting them to think bigger picture for the future of farming for Britain generally, and that's a big step up, and it's very difficult for small businesses to do that, but that's what we're going to try and do.
Some farmers, and we know farmers don't like to retire in many cases, some farmers might not take kindly to being told that they're too old and they need to get out.
Well, we've done it in quite. First of all, it won't be immediate. It'll be over a period of time if our recommendation is accepted. Secondly, it's actually finding an opportunity to help them, because some of them would like to but can't because they can't get the housing or whatever it is that's available. And also, I think it is them understanding that we're not actually saying they can't do it. They will still have business property relief. It's just that the actual farmhouse will be outside that, and that will be just enough to get them to think about it without forcing them.